first rates and the Nifty has started moving. 74.32. 74.32 for the Nifty. It's a cut of less than 1%, which is perfectly acceptable. For the Sensex also, it's the same rate, about 3/4% down for the Sensex, 3/4% down for the Nifty, which frankly is in line with what the global markets are doing. Now let's address some individual makers and individual stocks, and you want to start with banking stocks. They really hold the key. I mean, if you look at the banks, they would tell you which way markets would move in the short term. Bank of Baroda down, State Bank of India is not participating. PNB, the first rates are pointing to some weakness, and ICICI Bank, it's a very sharpish reversal for ICICI Bank. And HDFC Bank is also down by about 1 rupee, followed by Yes Bank, where brokerage upgrades are not really doing the trick for that one. So banks, both private banks and PSU banks, or I would say wholesale banks and retail banks, they both are down, and they both are down across the board now. There could be more trouble for JSPL. Foreign lenders are worried about exposure, their loan payment capability. 5.5% down for JSPL. It is falling on very, very strong volumes. In fact, metal is the casualty. JSPL down 6%, Vedanta down 6%, Tata Steel down 3%, Hindalco down about 4%. And then how can we lose sight of Just Dial? I mean, what a volatile patch it's been for Just Dial. First it cracked, then it saw a huge rally, then it reverses again, and in last 2 days Just Dial has actually lost 20%. 608 rupees now for Just Dial. ICICI Bank is really getting hammered, and if I have to point out one teeny mini gainer, at least from some of the mid-cap space, it's India Bull Real Estate. But otherwise, Aisha, I'm really struggling to find a trend here or any set of clear outperformance.
Yeah, we're just falling prey to the global cues today, so it's nothing really out of the ordinary. In terms of gainers, Lupin, Maruti, but again, very meager gains coming in there, and very bleak a move on the likes of Kotak Bank, Ambuja, Sun Pharma, which are just about marginally in the green. But like Nikush pointed out, it's metals which is completely reversing trend. Add to that an ICICI Bank, which we just chatted about. The stock has been seeing long unwinding with its OI dropping as well, and had paused at its 50 DMA for a while now. That's cracking further. ICICI Bank down a good 2.5% as we speak. Couple of other stocks which are in focus. Concor, as its OFS hits the markets. Concor down 2.6% on predictable lines there. You've also got the likes of HDFC, which has started talks to buy Larson's general insurance business. Idea, they're looking to buy Providence's 16% stake in its unit. ITC, which has come about with a sizable capex with regards to the paper business, which again is down. Reliance Industries planning to invest $2 billion in India cable TV, so look out for that as well. Tata Motors, this has been a gainer. Well, at least so far in the last many couple of trading sessions, even though the JLR sales have come in higher by a good 31%. Tata Motors is easing off a wee bit. 338 is where the stock is. And yeah, Vedanta, they've made a positive comment saying metal demand is potential, or rather they see metal potential demand in China, even with the current slowdown. But Vedanta is falling prey to the global trend today. Metals, they're your sharpest taking the sharpest knock in today's session.
Actually, Just Dial, which is doing that as well, 9% down, now sub 600, and which is why revisiting Just Dial, 598 and counting 8.5% down. The other one is Mindtree, with the caution exhibited yesterday, and there is a big slash in Mindtree as well, down about 6% in the session.